My presentation for our contemporary health class will be on Ebola. I chose this current event because it is very current, as it is a health issue that is not only concerning other countries, but definitely now, as of the other day, concerning the United States. And so I would like to talk about how it has affected the United States so far, and the background of Ebola. Ebola, the definition of Ebola and what it is a virus that started in Africa. It is stated from the WHO.inc website that this virus is only spread from human to human contact. This virus is also known to have started from a fruit bat in Africa that came in contact with a human. Now, this is not an animal-to-human virus, as some people might think, that we can get it from multi-bats, but it's just when a human comes into contact with another human, saliva, any kind of a saliva, blood, open sores, that will keep it spreading. It is important to educate ourselves on how not to spread it. Many people in the United States are worried that it will spread here. We will become even more affected than Africa is as of today. And also, many people in the United States are very worried that if we help Africa, if we send people over there, which we have already, to help calm this disease, that we are putting our country at risk. So we do know as of 2 days ago that the virus now is spreading even further. But since September 6, 2014, the death rate has gone up, and there have been over 4,000 deaths from Ebola. The spreading of the virus is still only contained in Africa and Libya until just recently. As of September 30th, 2014, the United States had their first known outbreak of the Ebola virus in Texas. I wanted to post a chart just so everybody could understand how fast and the disease is spreading, and also how fast the death toll is going. If you look at the blue line, you can see that in March of 2014, the known cases of Ebola were under 200. The death toll of Ebola in March of 2014 was also under 200. If you look up to August, which is only 5 months, a 5-month span, we went from under 200 total cases to over 1,600 cases known. And that was just in August. And then also the death toll went from under 200 in March to right before August, a little over 800 people. Like I said, that was August. So now that we are in September, October, we know that the death toll has gone up even more to over 4,000. A lot of people ask questions about when you get a virus, how it affects you mentally. The video that I posted below, the link on CNBC, is a psychological view on what people go through when they find out that they have the virus. We do have physical issues, but there's also mental issues. The doctor in the video, if you watch it, Dr. Okonokwo, states in the video that many go through different stages. First, they're in denial, meaning they don't really think that it's happening to them. They don't think that they have the virus. There's no way that they can have it. Then when they find out they do have it, they get angry, they're upset, they want to know how they got the virus, who gave it to them, they're mad that they have it. And then finally they go into the acceptance stage where, okay, I have the virus, what's going to happen to me? He also wants people to be aware that this is not something that they need to be necessarily fearful over. It's not a death sentence. Yes, many are dying in Africa, but the reason why is because they do not have the medical assistance that they need for this virus. They need to understand that worrying about it is something over here that we need to not do. We need to educate ourselves on if it does spread more than to just one or two people, that we need to understand that there are ways to prevent ourselves from getting Ebola. How do you know you have Ebola? So the stages of the virus are as follows. A, you start from infection to onset of the symptoms are anywhere between 2 to 21 days. So that is a 3-week period where you will start noticing changes. You will start noticing that you have the symptoms, and they will last up to 21 days. The different types of symptoms that you will have will be fever, fatigue, muscle pain, and sore throat, following vomiting, diarrhea, rash, and some, if it gets really bad, will go into kidney function failure. Unfortunately, the only treatment right now is to keep the fluids, keep you hydrated, and also to balance your body salts and your oxygen levels as well. There's no known antibiotic yet. There has been one that has been created, but has only been tested on animals. And hopefully they are hoping within the next couple of months that it will be available for Ebola patients. These are some of my websites that I got my information from. Fox News had the Ebola death toll rise to at least 2,000. That was back in September, early September. I got the website, the Ebola virus disease, from the WHO.int medical website. I also used the CNBC video about the psychological effects on Ebola patients, and the CDC.gov for treatment and other known facts.